Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's another new video on a movie review, or call it a recap, which is showing at uchenna mbunabo TV. It's kind of interesting movie, trust me, and it's a top notch. It's a must watch movie, especially to those who are looking for true love. Are you a single lady looking for true love? Are you a single gentleman looking for a true love? A person who is real, a person who does not fake life, a person who you think that you want to spend the rest of your life with. Go and watch my version of Love at Uchenna mbunabo TV. You will not regret watching this movie. It's a romantic, lovely movie as well as family movie. It's combined love, romantic, and lovely movie. It will show you how to treat your workers and how to be a good parent, as well as raising up a child who will be beneficial to you in the future. I didn't say that not others they bring up a child without being beneficial, no, but at least in this movie you will learn a lot on how even to treat your workers, and even being gentle or being yourself despite your status, because some people, they don't like status, they like genuine people. So in this movie, you find that a young man, Yemi, who happens to have everything. He's good, he's rich, he's has a company, a logistic company, but he has failed to find true love for himself. And here we find that we have a young girl called Ifnanya, who happens to be a young girl who went to the university, finished his YMC, and decided to work in the workshop of his father. Until this fate, when his father fell sick, she had to take over the workshop. And this fateful day, Ifnanya meet Mr. Yemi, whose car was broken out. Mr. Yemi was surprised to see a young-looking lady who is working in the workshop, and is determined, not even ashamed of her work. He finds interest in her and promised himself to make him his wife. But when Mr. Yemi asked for Ifnanya's phone number, Ifnanya refused it by saying that she is not interested, and that's it. Wow, this gave Mr. Yemi a reason to love her more, and this is when he went to his PA and asked him what would he do if you find someone who happens to whom you happen to feel like she is the best for you. And her PA told him that you have to be yourself, be human, not this hypering time. And trust me, this was the best situation. Imagine a boss coming down to being a driver for himself, because he wants to win someone. He win a heart of someone. What does this mean? That love can make your wings come down, and you go down to the level where you were needed to be. In this movie, I'll give you some few things I picked from this movie, I myself. Then you can tell me what do you think about this movie. Tell me who was the best actor in this movie, who was your best, and who did best for you. I know most of you like Kenton Joshua, but trust me, Kenton Joshua cannot make it if he is alone. Yes, if he is alone, we should appreciate all the actors and actresses who already play along or act along with him. So I will appreciate all the actors and actresses in this lovely movie, as well as the producer, not forgetting the director. Thanks for this lovely movie. First lesson I learned him from this movie is that never strain love. Never think that money can buy anything you want. Some people don't love money. Some people's interest is not in your wealth. Others, they are interested in your reality and the person you are in you. When you think that when you that love is presented by money, no. Love has to come from the heart. Two, treat people well, even your workers. You find that Mr. Yemi, despite that he's the big boss, he was treating his PA very nicely, as well as Mr. 417, or the father of Soso, as well as the father of the Lanya, also treated the guys very well. Two, never take life serious, because you are not the only one who has problems. First of all, when you see the co-workers or the mechanics in this workshop, the two boys, they were always having their life funny, and they were always making their life simple with their situation. It doesn't mean that you have to show your life as it is. No, life is very predictable, and we see here that the father of Iflanya fell sick, and he was admitted. So train up a child in any profession, or even in your workplace. Show this child how things go on in your businesses. Show the things how things go on in whatever you work or in whatever you do to get something for them. Maybe if anything happens to you, they can be able to take over. Train up your child on your business. Why do I say this? We see that when Iflanya's father fell sick, Iflanya was able to take over his father's workshop and managed it properly, as well as preparing the cars which were brought in. Two, love can bring you down to the level where you are needed. How do we do this? That we find that despite that Mr. Yemi was rich, he had to come down to the extent of being a driver, or calling himself a driver, because he wants to win the heart of this young girl, Ify. You understand it? Because of is this young girl, Ify. Sometimes even another thing is that instincts don't lie. When Iflanya felt the instinct that his father is not picking up phone, maybe something might be happening, she got her bag and went home. Trust me, this is what she found, that his father had fallen on the floor, and things were not good at all. And she had to take him to the hospital for further treatment. Instincts are always right. Never avoid them. Second, never take long to tell the person you love that you love the person, because the more you are taking long, the more another person is coming in to say what he feels in. First, in this we find that Oge had feelings for Ify since 16, but he could not open it to her. At the end of the day, Mr. Yemi was able to tell Ify what he wants, and Ify was in a confusion of something. She didn't know where to do. Maybe if he had told her before, he would have considered him. But if he was taking him as his brother, and that's it. Always tell people the truth, how you feel about them. This is when Mr. Yemi told Ify what he feels for her. And I liked the way Ify told Oge that truth is, for me, I feel you like a brother. I've tried to feel you like a couple, but I cannot. You get it? Lying Never start a relationship of love in lies. Yes, the lies can be good sometimes, they win someone's heart, but when they find out, they can be hurted more. Even sometimes at the end of the day, losing your relationship. We find this when if he found out that Mr. Yemi was rich and the boss of Ogi, it felt very like he broke hitting his head. She was not believing it, and that's the relationship was at the verge of losing it. Second, never underlook on someone, because you never know who they are and what they are capable of doing. Here you find that these two workers of the other workshop, they underlooked Mr. Yemi and even always laughing at him, but they were shocked after knowing that Mr. Yemi was the owner of the Yemi logistic, and it was a blow on them. Sometimes you see people at their lowest when they don't want to bring their wings up, and you underlook to them. But yet, some things are not easy. People hide their riches in their humanity. Second, another movie. Always try so much to correct what you did wrong, to correct your mistakes. This will help you to heal and even to move forward. Never turn your feelings into a fight because of some mistakes someone did. Yes, you might end up hurting yourself, not you having happiness, because love comes from the heart, not from the mouth. Yes, love is from the heart, not the mouth. If it was from the mouth, so many people would have been in love. But some, they speak it, but not because they want, but because it has to be spoken. But this time around, feelings, love here was a mutual between Mr. Yemi and Fifi. And I'm glad that they had to find themselves and they fall in love together again. They did not fight their feelings, but rather forgiveness is the key in every relation. I love you guys. Thanks for subscribing and thanks for joining in. Tell me what you think about the movie, but to me, I'll give it a 9.5 to 10 because it had a lot of lessons and a must watch to everyone out there, especially singles looking for love and looking for a job. Never give up even when at the verge